Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. Little question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Quick glance at goal. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Has a pop! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Mbappe, he came in hard, very hard. France can't seem to retain possession. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mbappe plays it out to the wing. Hernandez. Dembele with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
And he's there to cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, good interception. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Dembele! Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. And it's played forward. Dembele takes the long option. No goals as yet. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And that has been clubbed away.
It's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Rabiot. It's Dembele. He's made sure that that won't get through. Has a goal! It's there! And already Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
France get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Mbappe. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Dembele. Great challenge, time to perfection. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Over to the left. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Rabiot drives it forward. He gets past his man. Dembele. And the counter is on. Caught offside that time. Mbappe. France are leading with half-time drawing close. 5 minutes till the break. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. And it's been given away. And that's a goal kick. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Room for a shot. Oh, he's had a shot! It's broken loose. Looking to break out here. Mbappe. Time and again they are repelled. And it's half-time here.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where...
Has a hit! It's anyone's ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Dembele battles to win it back. Hernandez. Forward it goes. Oh, and the shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, it's Dembele. Mbappe! And it's hoisted clear. Rabiot drives it forward. Knocks it away. Good defending. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Rabiot gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Cuts it out.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
And he heaves it forward. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Crunching tackle. Hernandez. Mbappe, proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Breaks on here. Out to the left it goes. Conte in with the challenge. Kante cuts a frustrated figure right. Face to face with the keeper. And the finish! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
France take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Hits one! Oh, denied at the last.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Hoists it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. It's a loose ball. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's trying the shot. That is a class save. He had to be at his best. Puts it over to the other flank. Gets away from his opponent. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Gets good distance on it. And he's there to hoof it away. A real chance if he can get through. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Hernandez. Mbappe. Just brushed off the ball there. Dinks one in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. To get it forward quickly. Hernandez. And it's played forward. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And they win it back again. And that's that. France, a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner. For me, it just always held an interest.
That's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. So it's away we go then. And out to safety. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's a decent ball. Oh, that's neat. Out to the right. Crunching tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Conte. And now they can launch a counter. Mbappe. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hernandez. Mbappe.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Dembele goes on a charge down the left. Conte. And he heaves it forward. Gets away from his opponents. Mbappe. Goes for goal! Goal! France! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
France didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Oh, shooting chance! They've played it short. Time to deliver. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Rabiot with a long pass. Looking for a corner. Leave it clear. That's the throw. Forward it goes. Sweet feet. It's on a plate. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele has a goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Hoists it forward. And it's Kante. Kante with a delicate ball. Kante hits one!
Kante certainly knows how to use the shimmy to very good effect.
Dembele. Shade too heavy, people can pick that up. Gets it back. Mbappe. He's got options out wide. He's had a go! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Dembele. He's in, surely! He's not played the ball, that's a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble. Yeah, it would seem a little too far out. And this will probably be a deep far post.
That was travelling. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Tries to get it forward quickly. Reached half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. It did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
France come in, having established that lead. And, the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. Already up and running for the second half.
France going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Just brushed off the ball there. Hernandez to the keeper and try something new. And it's played forward. Dembele, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. And it's Dembele. France have a free kick. Looks to clip it forward. Ball in, just miscalculated. Dembele.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a hard...
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Hernandez gets it away. And here's Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, good steal, he just read it. And he's cut it out. Gets good distance on it. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Hoists it forward. Mbappe! Referee has just said play on.
France showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Dembele! He's pulled off a fine save.
Dembele really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Mbappe, great strength, too strong for his opponent. Dembele. Time and again they are repelled. Forward it goes. Mbappe. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. So a chance to deliver a ball into the box. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots and goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
There will be a throw-in. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Mbappe is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Mbappe, out to the left it goes. He gets past his man. And Mbappe has a shot! The referee's awarded a free kick. He's pinged one through here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Mbappe considers his options. France with a chance here to increase their lead. And he just whacks it away. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done.
France are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Conte, played back in. Hernandez. France need to hold on for a few more moments. Hernandez. He's picked him out. Mbappe! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Hernandez. He's going out of play. Hernandez, and back to base. Gets it upfield, cuts it out.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Brings it to a close. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin would have been preferable, but you can't expect to get your way all the time. I think it was a win earned through game management, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Mbappe! And the shot! Danger averted for now. It's come loose. Dembele! Dembele! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Dembele really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Goes for goal! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe, real chance! That is Conte. Dembele. Dembele's cross. Tries to get it clear. Brings it forward. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Conte. It's a loose ball. Trying to get there. Mbappe. Dembele. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Up for a throw. Mbappe. It's being played forward. Forward it goes. And the ball is out of play. Hoists it forward. Mbappe! And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Rabiot. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Dembele. A heavy challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Goes for goal! And somehow it stayed out. Oh, it's Dembele. Gets it back. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Over to the left. Played back in. Mbappe! And he's cut it out. And that has been clubbed away. And help's available out wide. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Hernandez. And the counter is on. There's the end of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
France may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
France head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're just settling back into this second half.
France can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Hernandez. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that's been levered clear. Cleared away. Looks to drop one in. That's been levered clear. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
He's had a shot! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it did.
France have a free kick.
Well, who knows, Peter, it may turn out to be a pivotal moment when we're reflecting back.
France's free kick then.
France showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must. Spot. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Cuts it out. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition.
And they've been caught out here. Sticks it away! Two to the good! They have breathing space! France take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Needed a better pass there. Mbappe. He's gone for it! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating the problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
As he picked him out. Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. Has a hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Hernandez. Mbappe. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Nicely measured pass. Oh, shooting chance! Knocks it away. Gets away from his opponent. And the ball is out of play. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Mbappe finds himself offside. Conte. He's through the middle. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. And the finish! Goal! France! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Mbappe has a pop! Oh, that was no routine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Goalkeeper's ball. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Hoists it forward. Here it comes. Gets good distance on it. Gone out for a throw-in. He's played him through. Mbappe just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Rabiot. He's there to receive it. And that's been levered clear. And that's been won straight back. Forward it goes. And now the breakaway. Played into space out wide. He's shot a goal! Gets into some space. Well, they can break here. Defender's on the back foot. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Mbappe, great leap! That's a half-decent try.
Dembele certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Mbappe really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Surely a shot. Dembele. And he's there to clear it. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Rabiot. Over to the left. Back into the middle. Out of play for a goal kick. There's the whistle for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Already up and running for the second half.
France need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Played out to the right. Rabiot. And here's the chance to counter. Now surely. He's shapes to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Hernandez plays it forward. He spotted the run and played him through. Oh, that's neat. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He's found his man. It's a loose ball. Well, that does look a foul. The referee's given a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Now can he... hits one! Sticks it away! France are back on level terms. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. France have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. They've played it short. Tries to get it forward quickly.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it, or...
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Hernandez is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Mbappe has a goal! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Has a look and plays it in.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
It's come loose. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Tries to get it clear. Up for a throw. He's had the chance!
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And it's played forward. And it's got through.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And he's cut it out. Mbappe!
France are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Plays it long. Tries a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Yeah, he was just a little too eager to get his chance away there, and it could have level matters.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Hernandez goes looking. Mbappe! And he's there to cut it out.
France certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Cuts it out.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Time added on, 4 minutes. Hoists it forward. Plenty waiting in the middle. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Oh, going for goal! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. So that's it. It is all over. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
A tame first half when a turnaround wasn't looking good, and an excellent second when they found more than enough to do the job. Great comeback.
That's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. So it's away we go then. Mbappe! And that's not going to reach. That's the throw. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Hernandez. Hernandez puts his foot on the gas. And that has been clubbed away. What a throw in. Difficult to choose between them early on. Not many chances yet. France have a free kick. Rabiot. Hernandez looks to dink one in. Hernandez attempts a clearance. Ball's out on the left now. Dembele. He's got options out wide. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Trying to get there. France get it back again. Mbappe. Needed a better pass there. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. France with a set-piece chance. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. And that's been levered clear. And it's hoisted clear. A real chance to break. And help's available out wide. He's had a shot! It away. Gets away from his opponents. Timely intervention. Hernandez. And the counter-attack is on for France. Rabiot. Gets it back. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. It's a promising ball. Dembele. Conte. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It over to the other flank. And it's Rabiot. Mbappe. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So your views on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. The action has already resumed here. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? And it's played forward. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Hoists it forward. Mbappe gets a good foot in there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Decent looking ball. Mbappe! Mbappe! And he's done it! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0. Well, there's a foul, free kick's been given. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Danger averted for now, and he has been fouled there. No way through there. Oh, they can break here. Plays it out to the flank. Good take, and he's had a look. That's good defending, very good defending. Defender's on the back foot. Oh, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Forward it goes. It's a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
He's left his man.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Hernandez plays it forward, and it's got through. Plays it out to the wing. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Dashing forward at pace. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And he's going long. They've been given a corner. Defending, towering header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Hits one! Oh, that could cost them.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
Hernandez. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Cuts it out.
This is good ball retention.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. France still ahead by the game's only goal. He's made sure that that won't get through.
France need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
He's got away, shapes to shoot!
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
France just have to run down the clock. That intervention was very necessary.
France can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Mbappe. Time to deliver. Finds himself eased off the ball. And it's been taken short. Oh, that is lovely footwork. There are a few waiting for it. They've played it short. Beautifully done. Can he deliver? Brings it to a close. France win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
We're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you. underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Done very well to intervene. Hoists it forward. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. France get it back again. And it's got through. Mbappe. Conte. Could move up a gear here. Ball through needs to be good here. Going for goal! Goal! France!
France are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Pinged forward. Hernandez plays it forward. Hernandez tries to get it forward quickly. It's got through. Forward. What does he try from here? Mbappe gets it back. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. France seeking to maximise the moment. Great chance here to level it up. What a save! Terrific reactions! Forward it goes. A heavy challenge. And it's Conte. He's got options out wide. Goes for goal! And in it goes!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Chance to shoot. Rabiot. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, France! And they get themselves in front! A moment that he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
I think that's a goal kick. Yes, the referee concurs. Rabiot. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rabiot, it's a loose ball. No question that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's there to get rid. And it's played forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Dinks one in. And he just whacks it away. Brings it forward. Played down the flank. Dembele. Rabiot goes looking. Hernandez battles to win it back. Forward it goes. Hernandez drives it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Clears it out of harm's way. We've reached half-time.
So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
He's gone for it! And that's been levered clear. Away from immediate danger.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Mbappe. Defenders on the back foot. Mbappe. That'll go straight through to the keeper. Mbappe gets into some space. He just whacks it away.
France making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Going through. Played out to the right. Out to the right. Rabiot.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Rabiot gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Can't get the better of his opposite number. Little doubt, that is a foul. That intervention was very necessary.
France are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much. Big chance! Back of the net! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player.
And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Played back in. Mbappe! Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Now the counter. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mbappe! It's a brilliant interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
France merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He's left his man. Shoots! Goal! France! And the comeback is complete. Oh, given such an... Yeah, he's fouled him there. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle. France are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Dembele is onto it and can take it up.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Hernandez. Mbappe.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Out to the left it goes. And here's the chance to counter. He came in hard, very hard. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And out to safety. And he's made sure that that won't get through. It really is now or never. They need a goal, however it comes. Well, And the referee brings it to a close. And in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead, and they lost the game. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
France definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on.
So it's down to business here. Dembele. Rabiot. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Dembele. He's made sure that that won't get through. Mbappe. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Has a hit! Just off target.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Conte. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Conte. Gets wrestled off the ball. Mbappe! And that has been clubbed away. Tries to get it clear. Turns and goes back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he...
Face to face with the keeper. Shapes to shoot! Goal! France! And France are in front. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a pay for them.
Has a hit! It's in! They have come roaring back! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gets the better of his man. And the finish! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rabiot gets it back. That intervention was very necessary. Good idea, just poorly executed. Mbappe. Could be a chance here. Defenders on the back foot. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Mbappe. Good ball. Has a pop! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
France get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Hoists it forward.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And it's played forward. Back to the keeper and try something new. Hernandez. To the final 5 minutes of the first half. Could be... Hits one! Forward it goes. Mbappe gets it out to the wing. Gets away from his opponent. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Rabiot. Final action of the first half. France come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Chance! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Mbappe, he's being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Just brushed off the ball there. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Hernandez goes looking. Out to the left it goes. Aimed in towards the centre. And that has been cleared. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected... looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Conte.
Well, goals change games, and now that parity has been restored early in this half too, this game could take off in a direction they weren't expecting.
Has a goal! Goal! France! And the comeback is complete! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop? And he's pulled him up for that challenge. Mbappe. Kante battles to win it back.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Good ball.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Mbappe hits one! He scores! It's level again! What a match we have! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So all square and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then...
Tries a shot! Conte. Mbappe. Oh, he's in! He heaves it forward. Hernandez hits it back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's played forward. Done very well to intervene. He's left his man. It is a corner. And it's been taken short. Played into the middle. Oh, that's not going to find its target. Looks to dink one in. And he's there to clear it. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Hernandez. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. France showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Kante attempts a clearance. Tries to stroke it through. Looking for space out wide. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Get that clear. France have it back and they can go again. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Surely a shot. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, wonderful stuff, and the right result. And the side really deserved to lose. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
France can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
That's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. There's the whistle. Rabiot. Rabiot is fouled. Tries lifting it over. Ball in, just miscalculated. Conte. Dembele, Mbappe,
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Hernandez, Mbappe, gets it into the middle. Hernandez can get it clear. France get it back again. Surely a shot. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Managed to get it away, and the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Oh, good interception. Mbappe. And it's played forward. Gets away from his opponent. Goes for goal! Oh, that is an awful miss.
France were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
It's Dembele. Conte breaks on here, brings it forward. Hernandez goes looking. France are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Hernandez. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Forward Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Oh, it's Dembele hits it! Goal! France! And France are in front! Simplicity itself.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this is...
Has a pop! They've done it!
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
That has certainly... Mbappe! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Well weighted. Oh, good ball. Real chance! And he's there to clear it.
Lovely bit of skill there.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Mbappe. That is Conte. Lobs it in gently. Dembele is onto it and can take it up. Battles to win it back. Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Shot a goal! There it is!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
France get themselves into the lead. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Goalkeeper's ball. Forward it goes. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's left his man. Has a pop! He has done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it. And the first half is done. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Chance! Oh, that's a fine challenge. Rabiot. Mbappe. Clears it out of harm's way. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Cleared without complication.
Rabiot. And France can counter now. Played out to the right. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. France keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard. to see a real determination and purpose now if this deficit is to be recovered. No holding back and being patient about this challenge. It's time to roll the sleeves up and go for it.
Hoists it forward, gets it back, tries to get it forward quickly. Into the channel. Lovely feet. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Little doubt, that is a foul.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Mbappe. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
No question, that's a foul. It's gone a long way up and away.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Great challenge, time to perfection. Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. Little question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's had that put on a plate. Vinicius Junior shoots!
Oh, what a wonderful stop! The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And he just whacks it away. He's gone for it! Mbappe with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Mbappe.
Goalkeeper's ball.
Well played, he saw that coming. Plays it out to the wing. It's gone for a throw-in. Mbappe.
Cleared without complication.
Defending of the desperate variety. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Well read, he sorted that out. Forward it goes. And it's been taken straight back. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe gets it out to the wing. Hits one! In for the pieces! And he's done it! Vinicius Junior did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him, as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
Madrid take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Cuts it out. Vinicius Junior. A heavy challenge. Mbappe. Good clearance and very necessary. Hoists it forward. Rudiger tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Conte. Defending was strong and firm. And it's played forward. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. There's the through ball. Mbappe. He's had a goal! It's in! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
Big chance! There was plenty of power on that. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. He's through.
Mbappe,
Face to face, real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Hernandez is there to heave it away. Chip through. Tries to get it clear. Goes for goal! Dembele can hoist it clear.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
That is Conte. He's pinged one through here.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Mbappe,
He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Just brushed off the ball there. Conte. Mbappe.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Gets the ball, has a pop!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Cut out in the nick of time. Rudiger plays it forward. He's got through.
Mbappe,
Mbappe has a shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
They've played it short. Brahim Diaz. It's a good-looking cross. And they win it back again. Rudiger. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. The referee's awarded a free kick. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Can he get the shot away? Tries to switch the play. Hernandez tries to get it forward quickly. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Ceballos.
Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
And it's got through.
Danger averted for now. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Ceballos. He's through, now is he in? Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Chooses to go back. Has a pop! Ceballos tries to clear. He's had has a hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Battles to win it back. They get a throw in.
Brahim Diaz.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. This is gone, that's a foul.
Brahim Diaz.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's got options out wide, and now the breakaway. He gets past his man. And that will be the final act. Madrid always look the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the result. Maybe somewhat what we've witnessed, Jim.
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. There's the whistle. Conte. France have it back and they can go again. Kante needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Gets good distance on it. And it's been taken straight back. Valverde. And that's been won straight back. That's the throw. Dembele. Mbappe. He's got options out wide. Gets the better of his man. It's a brilliant interception. Cleared without complication. Mbappe. Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He's had a look. Vinicius Junior! And they've been caught out here. And he's there to clear it. Ball's gone out of play. Away from immediate danger. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Hoists it forward. Mbappe. Chance to break. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gets it back. And it's played forward. Dembele. Dembele plays it forward. Forward it goes. Valverde. It's a loose ball. There will be a throw-in. Tries to get it forward quickly. Conte. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Mbappe spreads it towards the left. Nicely controlled. Mbappe and the shot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Mbappe really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. He can get that clear. Forward it goes. Plays it out to the flank. Mbappe. Gets it back. Throw in. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Rudiger. Madrid have a free kick. He goes long, and the shot! And he heaves it forward.
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Rudiger.
Now surely!
And that has been clubbed away.
And the half-time whistle goes.
So the other team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Madrid clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve. Mbappe really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Oh, real danger here. Big shoots. There it is.
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer. Alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player. Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Valverde.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul.
Got changes here from both sides, in fact. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
And that has put paid to that. Gets away from his opponent. He's making good use of his strength there. Just goes for goal! Stop. That wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save.
The whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Alexander-Arnold.
Played back in.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of... that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Striding forward, facing goal. And he's there to cut it out. Rudiger.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Ceballos, Mbappe. Ceballos.
Madrid are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. He's in!